Hi, Tom Cole for the Steve Taylor Community Connection, and certainly an honor and privilege for me to welcome in a good friend, somebody I've known a long time in the community doing remarkable work, Lisa Combs. Lisa,
Hi.
Thanks for being with us today,
I'm so
boss.
excited. Thank you.
You do something every year, and you always downplay your involvement, but without you, it does not happen. It's a community film fest. It's going to be this Sunday, 2 to 4 at the Maumee Indoor.
Yep.
But for people that don't know what the Community Film Fest is, Lisa, kind of take us inside there. What is the Community Film Fest?
It's so fun. It's one of the most exciting things. It is hosted by the Lucas County Board of Developmental Disabilities. And really what we do all year long to get ready for the Community Film Fest is collect stories from people with disabilities about how they live their lives, how
Right.
celebrating the community, how they're a vibrant part of our community here in Toledo. So we usually collect anywhere from like 6 to 10 movies. We have amateur filmmakers and professional filmmakers working with those people that want to tell their stories. We never know what we're going to get. Every year we have a deadline to get them in, and that has now passed, obviously, because we accept the movies, we screen them, make sure that they're good and meeting the mission, and then we announce what ones will be shown, and we generally have always shown them all. This Sunday we'll be showing 7 movies that highlight people's lives and what they think is important. Some of them are talking a little bit about the pandemic and how our world maybe has changed a bit, and how they can be a vital part of our community. So we show the movies. It's hosted also by Film Toledo.
They work in collaboration with you.
Yes,
Yep.
they have taken on, it's been wonderful. When we first started, we didn't really have any kind of knowledge
Now,
about film.
do they help the people making your films? Do they work with them closely to, okay,
Sometimes.
What's your film about? Okay, how do you want to shoot it?
Right.
How are we going to get this in,
Yeah, absolutely. It's been both. We've had great experiences where we actually were able to link a very professional filmmaker, Matt Ehrman, one year from Capture One Studios,
Right.
with another guy, Matt, to tell his story. And his was all fiction about a superhero.
I
it
thought
was
that was
crazy.
I came back and told
Yeah.
I told Steve, I said, that is the coolest thing.
It was. That was
such
Wolverine. Yes,
Wolverine,
yeah.
yeah, it was such a cool. I went home and told my wife, I said, wow, I just saw.
It was legit.
I
In
just saw
fact,
this is a real deal,
Yeah, a local professor that I think out of BG that was a judge that year said that was Capture One Studios' best movies ever. It was so
cool.
great. It was really great.
Cool,
And it was really highlighting the importance of being community employed and the importance of a job for this guy, and that he would defend his job in the community no matter what. And so it was really nice because it still met our mission, and it was fun. This year we're talking a lot about advocacy and diversity and equity and inclusion, which I think is kind of really mirrors our community at large, the importance of acceptance and people's differences. And we see a lot of people, they worked with the University of Toledo, a group did, film department. 1 or 2 people worked with professional filmmakers. Vanessa Leonard, she had a great movie that came out that has gotten all kinds of awards. She helped somebody this year. And then some people just get helped by, a caseworker or a provider or a family member. So there's all levels. There's totally amateur, and then there's very, professionally assisted ones.
So I thought Marvel Films should have contacted our gentleman that did Wolverine.
We're up to like 10,000 views on YouTube,
I thought it was extremely cool. You've had great judges in the past. Mm-hmm. Any of the names of the people that are judging this year, do you know? Or?
Well, I know one really well.
Okay.
Yeah. So my son, he's 24 years old, and
JR does a great job.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's made movies and he's judged for us, so he's judging this year. We also, Sandy Spang
She's
is
wonderful.
judging again. We've got a new person, Allison Keys, I think, or Allie Keys or something. And then the assistant superintendent of the County Board of DD is judging. And then Charles Wetzel, who is a local actor, he judged, and he will be one of our main MCs this
he'll
time.
do
So
a
he's
great
great.
job.
Yeah.
Sandy Spang is one of my all-time favorites. She does so many
She loves this event.
wonderful things in the community, and now I think she's on the city economic.
Yep.
She's got her own division and doing good things in the city, and she's of course a business owner, successful business owner in our community. I wanted to ask you, Lisa, I found being around this wonderful event, I noticed when the people were doing their films, the young people were doing their films, they weren't always young people, I mean, it was all ages, but when their film is shown, I got a sense that it meant so much to the folks, to their development, who they were, what they've accomplished. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing. So I used to be very involved in the filmmaking
Yeah.
part of it. Since then I've changed jobs and I'm not able to do that as much, but my very favorite part of the whole process has been watching people, one, make relationships with whoever's helping them
Yes.
tell their story. So it could be the filmer, it could be the person that's helping them decide what they're gonna do. It really cements a relationship. I helped probably 10 or 15 people make movies, and I still talk to them on a regular basis, right? Because like I'm part of their family now.
That's a bonding relationship. Yeah,
and then also then to see afterwards how their confidence and their family and how the community at large sees them. It almost kind of is it's almost like a major shift in like, wait a minute, I have a story to tell. And that to me, the power of storytelling and what it does for everybody around. And it also helps other people in the community who might have younger children or have never been around somebody with a disability to all of a sudden go like, wow, like he has a job, he's a superhero, he's going to college. You know, there's all these things that it kind of, it's a myth buster. That's what it is.
How about we're all the same? Everyone has a different circumstance in their lives, but we're all the same. We're
Absolutely.
and we all basically want the same things. We want to be successful, we want to be respected, we want to have positive relationships. Those are commonalities for everybody. So
yeah, I love it. And really you're absolutely, you hit it right on, the head, that it is about how it affects those folks that make the movies and their families. The families come back and they're all like, when's the next festival? Like everybody seems to really love it. So we hope anybody will join us. It is a free event.
Right.
We have the Mommy Indoor, and the more people we get there, the more joy that there always is. We'll have dance there for some dance. Dancing in the aisles and cheering everybody on. Yeah, we have iDance coming. We're also showing some movies. We actually continued the film fest even during the pandemic. We did it virtually, and so those folks didn't get a chance to see it on the big screen. So we're showing their movies. I think there's 6 or 7 from last year, and then 6 or 7. All the movies are 5 minutes or less, so this is not a snooze-a-thon. Like, we are moving. There are fun things going on. Cool. You will not get tired. So by all means, come. It's free. It starts at 2 o'clock on Sunday at Mommy Indoor. Yeah,
that's so very cool. Lisa, on behalf of Steve Taylor and the gang at Taylor Automotive, want to thank you for what you're doing in our community. I know the heart and soul that you put into this, the difference that you make in young folks' lives. That's hard to quantify. What does that mean when you change someone's life and you give them a sense of purpose, a sense of accomplishment, and then they can go on and do other things. And you should be so proud of what you have accomplished and are doing.
I can't believe it's 8 years, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. And I just want to thank Taylor Automotive and you, Tom. No matter where you've been supportive. Taylor Automotive has been great.
It's totally our honor.
It's, we also, this year's new Partners for Inclusion is going to come on, and they've done a lot of sponsoring too. So we're just really excited that people still want to come and work and make movies. So.
We're proud to be part of it, but thank you so much for being with us today.
Okay.
Really appreciate it. That's going to do it. Tom Cole for the Steve Taylor Community Connection.